and welcome once again to Shoreline Music Monthly. My name is Mark Koschwitz. We've got a fantastic show to bring you tonight. The calendar is just turned to November, which, as we're taping this, which in my mind starts getting me thinking about all the wonderful musical activities that occur on the shoreline in the winter through the holiday months. For me, none of them is bigger, perhaps, than the Black Friday concert at the Cape that will benefit the Shoreline Soup Kitchens and Pantries. And I'm very excited to have in the station with me tonight Brian Wolfe and Matthew Male to, well, fill you all in about what's going on. Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome to all.
Glad to have you back. You guys were here last year to talk about it, and it was a great show. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My hat's
it's been a string of them, I think,
Yes.
of really good shows for the Soup Kitchen.
I checked the website this time because I don't know, last
There was
time
a
we seemed to
debate.
be arguing about what it says it's the 12th this year.
Yes. Well, that was just because we told them.
Okay, good. Good. Well, I'm very glad that it's a string of them, and it seems seemingly a successful string. So I want to make sure that everybody out here is aware of it, that it's going on still, and that it seems like it's going to be a very special one this year.
Well, it's the highlight of the year. I often do more shows than this, on our own, producing stuff. And this is the only one this year, I think.
Okay.
So all our efforts are going to go into this one. It's a great cause, great music. And Brian's going to fill you in a little bit more about it now, because I see he's dying to talk.
I didn't know.
Well, we know it's November 27th.
Black Friday.
We've got that, Black Friday,
That's
right in the name.
The day after Thanksgiving, that day that everybody shops and goes crazy. It's like, come on to the Cape and bring some light into your Black Friday.
I thought it
Sleep late, don't shop, and then go get some music.
I just thought it was a great way to not have to talk to all those family members that have crowded into your house for the weekend.
That could be.
Yeah.
Now it's 8 o'clock, I believe.
Yes.
And
Black showtime.
this year we've got a nice lineup. I took some notes. I hope you don't mind.
It's great. Last year we didn't know half the questions you asked us.
And very special, I'm very excited that we've got half of the lineup that will be performing that night in the studio tonight, one of whom I'm talking to right now, or at least a piece of it.
Actually, are you performing this year with?
I don't know yet. It seems we've got Ignelli and Rave, are the group that I would be performing with. They've got a couple of shows before and after that I'm not doing, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a little percussion.
Oh, very nice. All right. And while we've mentioned them now, you want to give our viewers an idea on what that's going to be like? Well,
it's a little bit of folk pop rock. They're not going to be put into a pigeonhole. You never know what's going to come, which songs are going to come. But typically right now it's sort of this, when they do the full band, it's power pop, with drums, percussion. That'll be the show in New York and Boston. And then for this show, it'll be just more acoustic. They're both folk performers as well as rock and roll. Dave Rave is from the band in Canada called Teenage Head. They sold over 1 million albums, I think, up there. They were the party band for Canada, and they're still popular up there, I guess. Occasionally I work at a shop and talk to people from Canada, and they all know the band. But he's traveling all over the place. He was in California last week for some shows.
I've caught a couple times. Perhaps the word energetic comes to mind.
Yeah, he's energetic. He's a wandering minstrel.
And he's playing with some young lady,
right?
I understand.
Lauren Agnelli, who is actually my wife, my lovely wife Lauren. She was Grammy nominated with her folk group called the Washington Squares a few years back, and has done
Very cool band.
Yeah, they were, and there's a reunion coming up.
Oh, really?
So that'll be for a little later, maybe. But yeah, she's done rock and roll, punk rock, everything. She was the rock music reviewer for the Village Voice and Cream magazine back in the 70s and early 80s. So she's been around the music scene a lot, and as her work appears on 2 Grammy-winning albums, also with a band called Brave Combo, who are Nuclear Polka.
Yes, they are.
They're fantastic. We actually got them to come up and play at our wedding in Chester about
Oh, how neat is
9
that?
years ago, I guess it was.
You gotta be careful there.
Yeah,
You
we're
get
coming
that-
up to 10.
Okay.
And there's another band playing that will be known to viewers here. We got a brother act, local brothers.
Right, the
gonna be
Meadows
playing.
brothers are fantastic. They've been tearing up the sound waves all over New England and beyond.
They're on the other side of that door, actually.
They actually are, yes.
Yes.
They're going to be busting through that door momentarily.
Energetic lads.
They are very talented.
And ever evolving, and they sound good together.
And they were hitting the festival circuit pretty hard this past summer.
Yep,
So
they're hardworking. I think they're playing, I don't know, every night of the week, just about, it seems. You look at their schedule, and they're always someplace winning some New England Music
Yeah,
Awards.
always
and-
winning awards. They're good at getting awards.
Nice to get
yeah.
hardware.
Yeah. They're great. We love them. I mean, really, literally. You know, great people too.
Inside this lonely second-story bedroom, you're driving me out of my mind. And I'm waiting for your call, now I'm waiting for it all to come crashing down this time. Well, ever since that last night, it hasn't been alright. You've got me puzzled, that's for sure. Can't put me to rest, and I haven't passed the test. It's all the sickness with no cure. I've got some hope and some living, whole lot of love to do. Before I come around, get to understanding you. I've got some drinking, some breathing, whole lot of nothing to do. Before I come around, get to understanding you. You're always in a hurry. I do my best not to worry about those boys you've been hanging around. And I've been keeping off your back, but I can't be keeping track of all them jokers in this town. Sometimes the neighbors hear screaming, and I just get to dreaming that our love is just fine. Every once in a while, I can still get you to smile, and that's always worth my time. I've got some hope and some loving, whole lot of loving to do. Before I come around and get to understanding you. I've got some thinking, some breathing, whole lot of nothing to do. Before I come around and get to understanding you. Before I come around and get to understanding you. Before I come around and get to understanding you.
It's a wonderful music scene we have around here. without a doubt. There's also a duo on there that I'm unfamiliar with, other than Frank Natter, who is the guitarist also for the Dizzy River Band. And the Dizzy River Band has been on here, but he's doing something else.
Were you at the concert at Leif's?
Yes.
Yeah. Frank and his sister Helen did a duo kind of thing at Leif's studio in Chester, and we were all blown away. They did their own original music, and when we were thinking about every year, we try to at least have one new act that we try to bring in, and we wanted to bring them in because both Matthew and I were really impressed with the material and the performance that they gave. So we're really happy that they agreed to do it.
And they're brother and sister, and they come from a musical. I think you did say that. They come from a musical family. It's the music store in Deep River, Face Arts Music, and the whole family is amazingly talented. We've been following them and having them in different shows for years now in different aspects of their music. Helene has drummed with us as part of the Small Town Concert Series shows. I think it was Grand Old Opera, Dylan show, Grand Old Opera show.
She may have done a Leonard Cohen, too.
Could have done a Leonard Cohen, but she's a fabulous drummer and has been singing fabulously for the last few years also. And
they're listed as indie, jazz, and pop. So I was just curious as to...
You got to say something.
Looking forward to it. Hard to pigeonhole anybody into.
Well, it is. It's this whole group of, even you guys are nothing usual. We're all a little different.
I know, Ebin-Rose Trio is definitely unusual.
Well, they have you listed as acoustic Celtic Americana. Yes.
Yeah, try to figure that one out.
Yes.
Well, somebody came up with that. Somebody did a review and they called this Celtic Americana. And when I first read it, I was like, that's kind of weird. And then the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. And we were getting interviewed by somebody else who I brought it up, and they were like, yeah, actually, I hear that. And so we...
Yeah, because it can be atmospheric. You know, and Rose's voice is...
Yeah, I mean, they used to call it, we used to get that pegged into new agey kind of stuff because of the different tunings and all that stuff. But
yeah, I don't see as well, no. But
it didn't make me happy.
I could roll with Celtic Americana. I can roll with that. And you folks are going to be playing for our audience tonight as well?
Yes.
And obviously at the Black Friday concert.
And we're going to have a couple of guests play with us. At the show, Paul Neary is going to be playing banjo, and we may have a surprise vocalist.
And Bobo on bass?
Well, he's in the band,
He's in the band. Okay.
Why does it always happen? Beats the hell out of me. Just when you think that it's right, there's something you didn't see. She's got black paintings on the wall. She changed the number, don't bother to call. She's got a blue attitude. She's got a blue attitude. I always thought that the road would lead me home. Always thought I could borrow against my soul. But the night at my window keeps reminding me I'm farther from home than I dreamt I would be, with a blue attitude. With a blue trusted myself to the heart of my dreams. I can't remember even half of the changing scene. I wonder where you've gone, what river you know. Sometimes I walk and sometimes I fall into a blue attitude. Into a blue attitude. Into a blue attitude. Into a
So now putting on this event, I mean, this is a huge undertaking. And I know that the Shoreline Soup Kitchen and Pantries is all ticket price goes entirely to the pantries, is that correct?
Right.
Now, how is that possible, though? I mean, is...
The concert is underwritten by Wyeth Architects and acousticmusic.org. So all the upfront expenses are taken out before we even
So
sell
that
a
frees
ticket.
up the ability, well, that's very nice.
And there's also matching funds in place again this year?
Yes, we have matching
from
funds
the gallery
again.
group and some other folks that will, basically all of the money that we raise at the Soup Kitchen show gets matched.
Oh, so
So
double.
your $20
Boom.
ticket will give the Soup Kitchen 40.
That's very
What's a
nice.
better bargain than that?
And
the-
now there's CDs for sale as well?
Yeah,
I think?
the artists have always been really generous about bringing CDs, and the CDs are matched. The price of the CDs are matched too. So 100% of the CDs that the artists donate who perform goes directly to the Soup Kitchen. Patty Dowling, the director, is there, and she gets to leave with the money. They tell us afterward how much it was. We don't even never see the money.
That must be gratifying.
He sits there behind his walls, and no one knocks, no one calls. Robe's been hanging in the closet for a year. Lost track of time when all went south. A holy man wants to vow. Nothing's sacred, nothing's clear. Lost the forest through the trees, and he lost his way and fails to see the path that led him down here once before. Admits defeat and caves to sin he can't forgive, so he gives in. He forgot that there was something more. I've got no place I'm going to. Let me walk a while with you. Keep me in the light till I come out alright. Help a faithless preacher to believe. darkness falls, the sun is down, you can just make out the lights of town. From a cabin where a broken man lies to himself, lies to the moon, lies in his bed in a single room, curses the dark spots, the cloud is mine. The world's uncertain, the world's impure, it's filled with suffering and hurt, knocks us to the ground far too easy. Look out through the pouring rain, you can find the other side of pain, the side the faithless preacher fails to see. I've got no place I'm going to. Let me walk a while with you. Keep me in the light till I come out alright. Help a faithless preacher to believe. Keep me in the light till I come out alright. Help a faithless preacher to believe.
Corner, try to square the past regrets you feel, close to the legal limit, head over heels straight to hell. Shoot for the middle, there's safety in the numbers of various positions. Make you feel love is assured. Kiss me through the wires once. A new season brings a distance home. Tell me I'm your favorite liar. Just once before I turn to stone. Shoot for the middle, there's safety in the numbers. Various positions make you feel love is assured. Try to square the past regrets you feel, close to the bigger limit, head over heels straight to shoot for the middle, there's safety in the numbers, there various positions make you feel love
All right, thank you for watching another Shoreline Music Monthly. I hope to see a bunch of you out there at the Black Friday show at the Kate, and that's November 27th at 8 o'clock. 100% of the proceeds go to the Shoreline Soup Kitchen and Pantries, so you know that money will be spent well. And we will see you next month. So long.